Next up at UFC Vegas 102, we have the PTSD giving Valter Walker taking on Dontel Mays. Walker.
Try again.
Dontel Mays.
Back it up a little bit before that.
Valter Walker.
And right after that.
Taking on.
And right after that.
Don.
Before that.
What?
Indiana zone. Dontel Mays, baby.
All right, fine. Valter Walker taking on Indiana's own Dontel Mays. Valter Walker, 12-1 in his career. What a spectacular record. And he's coming off that bounce-back win over Junior Taffa. He's taking on Dontel Mays, 11-7 in his career. 2-3 in his last 5. Too late. Alternating, I just blew right through it. Alternating wins and losses. Valter Walker is a physical specimen. Valter Walker is Johnny Walker's brother. He's big. He's strong. He's physically fit. He's athletic. He's chiseled. He's fast. He's strong. He's clean. Valter Walker is a physical specimen of a man that has cardio for days. Excellent wrestling. Excellent. And that's who they told us he would be. And then he came out in his UFC debut looking like a bag of mashed potatoes, got tired after 30 seconds, and absolutely shit up the room. That whole building stunk like shit. And he lost. He lost to somebody that previously could not defend takedowns. And it was one of the most embarrassing UFC debuts we've ever seen in our entire lives. Literally the reason I try to force myself to not bet on UFC debuts. It was an embarrassing stain on his family's last name. And it's going to take a long time to get rid of that stain. He did just beat Junior Taffa. He got the takedown, but even that wasn't clean because the submission was verbal and he kind of...
He said,
yeah, Junior was like, I didn't tap. And the ref's like, well, you sounded like you were going to die. So it is what it is. Valter Walker, while he is a walker and he is Brazilian, he's basically a Russian. He spent the majority of his life in Russia learning to wrestle. And that's who he was supposed to be, this big wrestler who would come, shoot his takedowns, do his thing. The first fight was an embarrassment. Seemed like he learned his lesson. He came out the second time, did get the takedown, and then work from there. He's taking on Dontel Mays. Good boxer, heavy hands. He's got solid footwork. He can set up his combinations pretty well. Marches forward, throws everything with 100% effort, everything from leg kicks to overhands. He's not a wrestler, but he does have 7 offensive takedowns in the UFC. He's coming off that decision loss to Shamil Gaziev, where he got taken down twice, basically had no answer on the ground. And logically, this should be a very clear, Valter can wrestle, Dontel can get taken down, Valter should win. Should be a very easy formula. But that was the formula in Valter's UFC debut. And he effed it up. And I promise you, Dontel Mays is better than Valter Walker's UFC debut. Dontel Mays' takedown defense is okay, but he hits hard. He's dangerous. Valter Walker 100% needs to get this to the ground. And he needs to get it to the ground early, and he needs to stay heavy and sloppy on top. I am going to pick Valter, but I'm not touching it. You don't need to bet every fight. The guy's minus 210. The only time we ever saw his fight go more than
225 now.
Yeah, dude. And I get it. He should win this fight. But the last time we saw the fight go a little long, the guy was an exhausted disaster of a person. Dontel's not soft. He's all man. And just because he might not have the same wrestling abilities and might not be great off his back, what are we doing? So I'm going to pick Valter Walker, but these odds are insane. If he was an underdog, I'd consider it. More than 2-1 favorite? Never. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, he should be fine. Dontel's not a crazy, dangerous guy with his hands, and he can't be taken down. He's shown, especially in his last fight, that if he gets taken down, he gets taken down, and he'll just start the second round and try to be more aggressive, which just leads to another takedown, because when you're off balance, you're walking into shots at these heavyweight level. I mean, there was that one takedown for Shamil, I think the last one he got, he just grabbed the body lock, ran him backwards, and Dontel literally just fell backwards. He literally just fucking fell backwards and then laid there the rest of the round. Valter's got good takedowns. Even if he had okay takedowns, I think they're going to work eventually. Honestly, you don't need the best takedowns, it doesn't seem, and I think he gets takedowns in the control.
The only thing I could think of that could be a problem here is Shamil has good striking and powerful hands. So that could get Dontel guessing, and he's got to worry about that. Valter striking sucks, so Dontel doesn't have to worry about anything other than takedowns.
It doesn't. I don't think it's gonna matter.
I'm picking Valter as well. I think
if there's a wrestling match with no punching at all, I think Valter's taking down Dontel Mays.
Yeah. No, I get it. The you think the odds are appropriate, or you think it's wide?
I think it's appropriate. I bet him.
Damn. All right. Well, if you want to check out all the picks and bets, not only from me and Jakey Boy, but Bet Sam as well. If you want to check out Autumn's picks, our picks, the artificial intelligence picks. If you want to check out the fight simulator that takes every fight on the card, simulates them over 100,000 times, and spits out the results. Everything we offer is only $10. One package, $10. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. At the top, you unlock all of it instantly for an entire month.
When you do sunflower seeds, walk me through the process here. You start with a bag of sunflower seeds. You open it up. What happens next?
I'm not a huge sunflower seed guy, but yeah, I've done it. You suck on them a little bit to get the flavor.
Well, no. I want you to walk me through the process. You have an open bag of sunflower seeds. Literally, what happens next?
Oh, you want to know if I grab them or if I go like this?
Just walk me through the process.
It's been a while, so if it's a full-size bag, I'll grab them. If it's the little shooter, I'll shoot them. And then they just suck on a little.
But you have like a mouthful. It's not just one at a time.
Correct. You know who? I'll let you finish this.
Yeah. So it's just a question because if you said one at a time, it was this whole thing was fucking over.
No. They're tiny. I'll do that. So
like a cheekful.
Yeah, I don't eat them like dip. They're just all in the middle. But yeah.
Hold on. Let's back it up because this is where I start to get a little bit worried.
Like this.
So you don't just keep a chunk in your cheek and then you pull it off one by one from your cheek. You're doing
maybe
it all
I do.
at once.
Maybe I do now because you're right. I'm not chewing it like
you're swishing around like just like 10 at a time in the middle of your mouth at the same time.
I feel like I need some in front of me. Well, here, you want to hear something crazy?
No, because this is what you're supposed to do: is you take it. Okay. And every high school golf match, varsity, all 4 years, all conference, all that type of stuff. Could play in college. Every single golf match, I had either ranch or barbecue, and I would play the entire round with a big chunk, and then you take one by one into your mouth, and then you eat the seeds. Some people save up seeds on the other side. Those are the fucking pros. But just one by one, you spit it out.
Go to the next. Chew them like a mouthful of no shells.
I'm just golfing. It just kind of. It's almost like a little fidget spinner for me. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Well, so I'm not a huge sunflower guy, but the neighbor, the one that you went to school with, he's a big pistachio. He travels a lot for work, does a lot of whatever, and he's a big pistachio guy. Now I'm forgetting.
Pistachios are really big in the homosexual community.
Dude, he just puts the pistachios in his mouth and chews them up with the shells and everything, and then spits the shells out. It's fucking crazy.
You know that actually
that's
Prado
nuts.
Lost to a cheater because Jake Matthews eats all the peels on fruit.
Like he eats an orange like an apple.
Literally, yeah. Which is you're not.
I mean, that's where all the nutrients are.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
You can't have extra nutrients.
I didn't know that until it was too late. If I would have known that, things would have been way different.
I mean, I know all the nutrients are in the peel, but I didn't know he was eating the peel.
That's what they say. All the nerves are in the foreskin.
Okay, $1.99.
That's what they say. Like if you get circumcised, you're losing like thousands of just nerve endings. That people with foreskin. Let me know in the comments in the chat if you're over 18 and have foreskin, and tell me how it is because I've heard it's great. A little bit. It can get a little dirty, I think, but
he will want a picture to confirm that you're not a liar. Jeffrey Plitas, Angie, you know what to do with the B&M Black and Mild. See, I said you gut it, then you fill it up with other stuff. Dude, these people love talking about
buy fucking
rolling
blunt
papers.
Skins.
Tony Begley said, "How come y'all don't smoke the ganj?" Just curious. I can only talk for myself. I don't because, dude, this next comment is gonna be so annoying. I don't like feeling.
This is the guy that left that.
Yes, that's why it's annoying. Hold on. I don't like.
Son of a bitch.
I like complete control. Alcohol, if I catch a nice buzz, I'm good. I'm still in control. I got a nice buzz, and then I can stop. Weed, you just don't know.
If
you just don't know.
Angelo thinks weed is like a fucking parasite that's gonna take over your mind and make you fucking just trip balls start eating your fucking
It's not like
neighbor.
I've never done it. It's not like I've smoked.
He literally
I didn't like
is
the way
the
it
guy.
made me feel.
I think I've been there one time, and he literally is the guy that was like, "Am I high? Am I high?
I ate a gummy.
Am I high? Am I high? Am I high? Oh, am I high yet? Oh, am I high? I think I'm high. Oh, I think I had the munchies. Am I high?
No, you know what happens? I get paranoid. I'll like scratch my head like this, and I'll be like, "How long was I scratching my head? Did I just scratch my head for 5 minutes? Was that weird? How long? Like it's too much." Alcohol does the opposite. You don't think about shit. You're just laughing and living life.
That's literally what weed does.
To different strokes for different folks.
You just don't let it. You try to fight it. Is what happens. You try to fight the high, literally. If you just fucking just
maybe
chill
the
out.
other thing is like I also like I don't
watch
drink
Interstellar.
I don't drink out. I only drink at home. Like when we go to restaurants, I don't drink. It's pointless for the most part. I'll drink at home because I just want to be home and like I want to enjoy myself there. So maybe the weed is the same thing. Not filming and just able to just chill, relax, and whatever. Maybe I would enjoy it more.
We could just not be a fucking pussy.
That is an option. This dude, before I read this comment, this dude left a comment under Jacob's. So I don't want to cover Jacob. Jacob released a brand new video, brand new format, brand new everything. It's called like the Ultimate Quick Picks or something. They're like
The Ultimate Quick Picks. Thanks for paying attention, you fucking goof.
ultra fast quick picks or some shit like that. So
New
there's
graphics.
brand new. Not only are there new graphics, so it's a brand new format. It's lightning fast. He just rips through the card, 15 minutes or less, the whole fight card. Brand new graphics, and it's a new way of breaking it down where he goes keys to victory for each person. Then he has an animation that goes boom. This person gets, and clearly somebody who does my own videos and has to chop it up and do shit like that, I can very quickly see, damn, that's a lot of effort. He had to make every single one of these graphics, had to make the animation, had to put it together. He had to type out all these keys to victory, had to think about it differently. It's a different format video. Jacob put that out. Third week in a row, he did this super quick thing. Now he's like leaning into it like, oh, I think it's working, whatever. This fucking weirdo comments, Jacob clearly lost all passion for this and he's checked out mentally. Like something like that. It was insane. And now he's sending $5. Jacob is the second most charismatic MMA YouTuber after Guru. You're seriously a talented guy. Also, Angelo looked like Barney the dinosaur. So it's like, fine, I don't say what you want about me. It just made no sense. And I think he's doubling. And I think he's back in it.
I think he's a great guy.
Yeah, I think he's running it back because the replies were overwhelmingly like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? Other than a few like, look at the week sucks. But that's just people hating the hate. So the cluelessness drove me nuts. I appreciate the $5. You son of a bitch. Because then I went in there and defended you, and people were like, he's riding for his boy. It's like, yeah, man, fuck.